Well, hello my friends. We got ourselves a cute little lawnmower here. It's a Murray 20-inch, 6 horsepower, so it should really cut a good swath of grass. And it looks like it's in pretty good condition. I already took my advantage of my time and I disconnected this cable, which went on there. It was no good, and I tied it back with a tie wrap. That's all I've done, because it's no good. It's starting to fray at the top here, and well, I guess it does slide back and forth not too bad. And that's pretty weird. Look at that. But I don't want to use this unless I absolutely have to, because it's got that fray at the top. So, oh my gosh, I'm jumping all over the place already. First thing we have to do is find out whether this thing is even going to run. So I've got this cable tied back so that it will fire and the brake is disconnected. Because when that's connected to this bar, and when you let go of this bar, two things happen. It puts a brake on the motor and it takes away the spark, so the engine will not fire. So let's just set our camera up on the bench, down onto the victim, and we're going to just try a little bit of good old-fashioned, old beat-up lawnmower practice 101. I like this lawnmower. It's got a side chute that closes. It's got a bag that goes on the back. It says Poulan on the bag, but that doesn't mean anything as long as the bag fits, right? So now, two-stroke fuel. We'll give her a little tilt. I already tried priming it like this, and there's no squirt coming out of the emulsion tube. You'll see that later on, I'm sure. Well, that should be. We'll tilt it. If it's got any go in it, it should go. Ooh, close. Now, do I dare try that and squirt a bunch of gas into it and do it again? Yeah, we do. We gotta try it. We gotta do the Bruce Pender thing. Oh man, that is a pain. Let's pry that back a little bit. Okay. We're gonna move fast. Watch your fingers. Nope, nothing. Gotta go one more try. Nope. Okay, that's enough of that mess. So, the next thing, I don't know what we're going to do. I guess we have to take off the carburetor. Oh, that's too bad. But let's, you know what? It fires so poorly. Let's just have a quick look at the spark plug. And the El Cheapos have stuck a gator in there. Okay, I'm an El Cheapo. There's guys that are worse than me. Oh, well, there's another reason. It actually fired without the spark plug being connected up. It was reaching across. Okay, let's just do this again. It might just run. Believe it or not, that spark plug cable was disconnected on the end there. Well, now I might be able to get it going. That's how good the spark is in these. Okay, I want this to run for a few seconds. Third one. Fourth one. Wants to go forward. Did you see that? It was going to jump across the yard. Well, okay, I've got to put it up on the lift. Pardon my language. Let me just check this one. Okay, full throttle is all the way forward. We'll go full throttle on it and see what happens. Man. Well, that's better than nothing. So what do you guys think? Put it up on the hoist? I think so. Just playing Tetris with all my machines. I don't even know what kind of a blade is on this machine, you guys. And whether it's engaged full time or it actually did fire with the spark plug wire disconnected, but it must have been close enough to jump across. Craziness. Now I'm going to get my half inch socket, and I'm going to take off the bolt that goes in the bottom of the carburetor. I call it the jet bolt. Sounds exotic, doesn't it? So now what I'm doing, if you can see, but right in there, I'm going to take the bolt. You guys have seen me do this more than you want to, I'm sure. But that is the bowl right there. And there's a little tiny half-inch brass bolt that's more than a bolt. It's actually the jet. And yes, I'm going to try and do that again. Okay. It's plugged. Let's get the bowl off of there too. Maybe. There it is. Oh yeah. El Slimo. So that gas is not the same gas that we saw in the tank. This has been sitting there for a very long time. Let's pour it into here. Look at that. That's pretty ugly. Lights. Camera. Action. Alright. We need just a tiny bit of carb cleaner. The gas is clean enough to run, you guys. So now that it's here. Yes, I just did that. I'm going to run a little bit of gas through the carburetor. Get some fresh gas into there. Good. And now I'm going to just clean this bowl up a little bit. There's actually sand in there, eh? You see that? Okay, now we're going to poke. First thing we're going to do is look through here. Oh, there is a hole. And what about down through there? I've tried other carb sprays, and this has got the strongest spray of all. And it is the Clean Flow. I don't endorse Clean Flow. I don't get money from Clean Flow. I spend money on Clean Flow. That's pretty good. Now I'm just going to take the horizontal shooter and I'm going to just shoot a little bit of carb goodness right up into there. Janet! You guys might want to see what I'm doing. So I'm just now going to try. It's hard to do because everything's wacky. Good. That should do it. Now a couple of horizontal squirts. Nothing. I'm going to try something. I think this carburetor may have to come off. I don't want it to. Okay. All right, I'm just getting some wire pokers, etc., etc. Good. And yeah, it's leaking out of both holes now. Good. Well, now that we have that, we're this far, we might as well take that air filter cover off, which holds the primer seal. And that is just these three guys right here. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll take those off and just see where we're at. Then we'll wash our hands. Well, the seal does not look too bad. There's the seal on there. So we'll have a look at that later. Okay, a little more spray. Yeah. Okay, where's my air? I don't want to give up on this just yet.
Ouch.
I better turn you off until I figure out what I'm doing. Alright, I've decided to empty some gas out of this guy. I just don't know how old it is. You can watch me spill some gas because my container is pretty small. Let's just maybe change the container. There we go. Could be half water, right? Good. Now, come on, Brewster. Good job. Okay. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that bowl off. It's just held on hand tight, and I'm going to drain the rest of the water through that system. Water and oil and gas. Oh yeah, we'll just let her go. I'm in the way, I know. There we go. Shouldn't be much left in there. Good. Okay, now we can go back to the plan at hand. I've got a pretty good gasket seal for the primer. I've got a plug that looks like it should fire, although it's ugly. I don't like the gated plugs. Is that on there good? Let's just put a tiny bit of gas in this tank now. This is good gas, of course. And let's just put a little more in. We want this baby to run. Although I have not found anything definitive yet. We'll throw that spark plug back in there, it's new. Not a Gator fan, but it should run. And this is the first objective, is to get the thing to run, and then the second objective is to put as many parts as you want on it. Okay, we've got gas. It almost should run the way it is. I am gonna just use a little bit of ingenuity, prime it with a bit of two-stroke fuel, and by gosh, it should run just the way it is without a primer. Okay, so there's no governor. No problems out. We'll take that cover off there and find out why we got no governor. Seems to run good though. Remember, you saw it first here on Bruce Pender TV. There's absolutely no throttle control. Maybe somebody diddled it. That's kind of what it was doing when it was trying to start on the prime fuel too, wasn't it? Just taking right off like a scared cat. Oh, well, the throttle's locked. Yeah. There we go. Just need some love. Okay, I'll show you what that was about. I came up here, and this was just it was just locked. Sorry, it was locked on. I think that's full throttle right there. It was locked there. Nothing would move. So I'm just going to do a little bit of carb washing in there. Get the grease out of it. See if we have any adjustment whatsoever. Not really. Oh, somebody's turned this down. Okay, it's been running without a throttle for a while. I don't mind that necessarily. So I'm going to bend this up for now, just for a minute. See right there, that's what guys do right here. This lever right there. I'm going to bend that up just for now. We're going to see what kind of throttle response we have. Not much. But now we should have some throttle response at least. See that? So let's fire it up again. Interesting, eh? And you need a new battery, so we'll do that right now. FYI for my YouTube friends, I run 3 batteries. Okay, now we have some kind of weirdness on the throttle control. It should start. I don't like this thing flopping in the breeze, but alright, my friends, set you over here. Yes, I got my old overalls on. So this carburetor actually runs good now. I just have to get the primer on it and see if it squirts. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just try that. It's only 3 screws. It's worth the effort. We cleaned up the primer gasket on here, which provides the seal for the pulse of air. So let's just give it a little go. If we can see a pulse of air from this, we'll get your camera right in there. We might be able to put a little video together here. We still don't have a stop cable for that on-off, engine on-off, eh? But it sure did take off once it had fuel. Now, most everybody over tightens these two, right here and here on either side. So we'll just get a light and a camera and some action. Okay, so right in there is the emulsion tube. Let's just bend this back. To heck with it. Okay, so right in there is the emulsion tube. If I push this primer bulb right here, where my thumb is, we should see a little puff of gas come up there, and that's what gives it the power to start. When it does. You see that? It's coming up. There's a puff of gas. There. So it should start. Now, one moment, please. But the only thing you can't do is turn it off. That's okay. Push this back. I'll just put this back down on here for safety reasons. And I know I shouldn't start it up on the bench, but I'm gonna. So there. Right there. Good. Got a puller, it'll start now. Of course I lied. Oh, it's flooded. So the reason why I give this a little puff is the little puff of air shoots gas in, and if the primer is working, it's getting too much fuel in and the engine should sputter. If this isn't working, then it won't sputter at that. Hello! So there. So now all we need to do is get a cable. Just give me a few minutes of fighting and see what we can come up with. Well, there's one more thing on here I want to loosen up, and that's this crazy thing. That is tight. This thing is just, it's beyond tight. So let's get some, what do we call it? Penetrating oil, and we'll soak this area right here. We're back. I don't know how much we can actually lubricate in there, but lots isn't going to hurt for now. So I'm going to spray it a few times while it's open. You can't see that because I don't have 3 arms. Alright, I'm just fooling around with this cable now. It's on. It works, but not great. So I'm going to just tape it up here, up out of the way for now. Tape's like a third hand, eh? Might go. Don't forget, this is like a $60 lawnmower, right? The function should work. Okay, so we'll give it a 1, 2, 3, just like the book says. I don't think we have it far back enough. No. Doesn't pull hard enough. So frustrating. Okay. How much? I do have another cable here. I'm just checking the difference in the lengths. Quite a bit. But not enough to destroy our life. There, that should do it. Feels better. It feels like it's pulling it further. Okay, that's the whole deal right there, man. Yep. Okay, we just have the cable crosses over the bag just a little tiny bit, eh? It's pretty close to the ground. I like to go mid. Ooh, maybe not. Oh, we'll adjust it later. Throttle control somewhere. It just wants to boogie. I like that boogie. No, I don't like this commute. So there we go, guys. We're halfway there. Now this one is going to get taped fairly close to the top here, and we're going to need a throttle cable, which I have. No, but I did. I did. Everything is good. And now, when you need them, you want them. When you need them, you want them. Yeah.
Oh, that's why my AC's not working. I'm going down there right now. Just be nice. Oh, God. But I'll be there.
Okay.
Awesome.
Remember that. Cut a broomstick off.
I'm going to be right down.
Were you recording all of that? Okay, guys, we got it. We just need an air filter, a new air filter, but we'll put everything back together again the way it was, and we'll try and start it in the morning, and then we'll do our tune-up. So this cable was just too jammy. I'm gonna chuck it. Thanks, guys. Hi, guys. Well, now we're just finishing up this cute little front wheel drive Quantum. I like it. I know I'm not a fan of it must be a 5/8. Yeah. I'm not a fan of these. Pardon me. I'm not a fan of these self-drivers, but this is a pretty nice little mower. And being a 20-inch. It's something that people can handle with a small yard or a small person. Alright. We're going to just put a little edge on this blade. It's actually not that bad, it's just rusty. And let's get the oil out of it. And with this one on this self-drive, you can get the oil out from the bottom, which is bonus city. Maybe. Yeah. This is going to be a nice little lawnmower for somebody. And after all this is done, I just have to get a throttle on it. I just ran it for a few minutes so that we can get the oil mixed up and all that stuff. Get the blade off so it's easier to do. Well, I can't see anyway. I guess I can look inside the bag this way. Here we go. Must be a movie producer. Alrighty, let's get that oil plug back in there. It's still easy. Good. Blade. Now this is an MTD, and they use a straight friction fit on these big washers here. That's it. They are friction fit. You don't want to blast them too hard. This old air tool doesn't put that many foot-pounds on, so I just kind of watch the socket until it stops turning in a little more. Okay. We are good. Now, the only thing I got left is to rig up a... Oh, better put some oil in it, eh? And then we'll rig up a throttle cable. And let's see what else is there. Oh yes, this cable. So when I get ready to go on that, I'll come back. We don't have, because it's a self-propel, you need a throttle because it'll just scoot right along at full throttle and it won't go fast enough at low throttle. So on the ones that just run without front wheel drive or without any kind of a rear wheel drive, you can just set the throttle at 90% and bend the tab over or whatever. You know, it's your old lawnmowers right there. What we're trying to do is keep them in service. So anyway, thanks. Alright my friends, I just noticed something. I think that this Z-bend should come in from the other way and go up just to remove that upward angle on that excuse me, I'm looking for needle nose pliers and something for you to sit on while you watch, and a rocker for those of you who like to rock. Okay, are we up there? We're working right here. Close. You can, I guess you can't see. Close the door. Maybe that'll help. Maybe a little bit. Okay, let's just have a little fun here now. I'm doing tension here. I'll give you some tension. Okay, let's just try something different here. Every little angle, every little piece helps, eh? This is probably an 50, no, maybe a 60 or an $80 self-propel mower. Now, is that going to pull any easier? Yes. Much easier, as a matter of fact. Because it's not pulling at an angle like that, it's pulling straight out. Whoa. All right. So yes, we're almost there. Real world test on the, it says 6 horsepower Quantum, but anyway, it's the self-propelled 20-inch Murray. And let's just see if it goes. Like a champ.